Amelia times Bumble.
I'm such a fan of her chicken shop date. Like ever since she had the interview with Jack Harlow.
I'm actually surprised that other apps like Hinge and Tinder didn't hit her up, or maybe they did. Again, this is a little shocking that this is the first time I see her partner with some type of dating app or organization.
Well, interestingly, Bumble and Amelia actually partnered in London, February 2020. They had like a Valentine's dinner meetup, a networking type of style, but for dating. And she hosted that dinner.
When we were watching the ad, it's really cute because she's dressed all in yellow to match the vibe and aesthetic of Bumble. And it's an interviewer asking her questions about dating, which is cool to see because usually she's the interviewer in her chicken shop dates. Turn the tables around on her and ask her the questions and see what she really likes in a person, because there was a lot of buzz around the interview that she did with Andrew Garfield. And people were so excited.
I'm people.
about this coupling, and people really believed in it. They were like, there's so much chemistry here.
But the chemistry is true. Like from their interaction when they first met, he had like a very charming disposition to him, and like Amelia reciprocated. And then from that one, she did a second interview with him, and there was even more sparks when he finally came to the chicken shop. I personally, because I've been following Amelia for a while now, I really thought that they were gonna date.
Ladies and gentlemen, them, they, thems, theirs. This is marketing. The chemistry that they had, whether it was, real or not, it was portrayed through the date, which is exactly what she wants. That's what they're trying to get across to their audience. So back to the Bumble ad itself. Again, I think it was a really good pick with Amelia, especially since we did an episode where Bumble was basically canceled for downing celibacy. This whole redirection and specificity, picking someone who's already in that realm of like dating, this just makes sense. So I'll say kudos to whoever figured this out for Bumble.
Well, specifically, Bumble has a year-long partnership with Interview Magazine creative director Mel Ottenberg, known for more like stylized editorial content. Actually, her photo shoot that she did for Bumble, like kind of announcing this project, she looks so beautiful on the cover. I think he's the one that even dressed her, created the style for the photo shoot. I think what Bumble is doing is so smart because the other dating apps, I don't think they're really leaning into it. I looked at Grindr. Their social media is focused on a podcast series with Katya. She's from RuPaul's Drag Race 7th season and All-Star season, and she's so funny. She's done a lot of content for Netflix, and she's like a funny drag star. Tinder is doing a series of short dating stories. So for me, I don't think it's necessarily working or very impactful right now. And Hinge, if you look at their social media accounts, they're all empty.
Hinge hones in on the fact that this is the ultimate couple app. You are supposed to date and then delete the app. While I think social media would be great for them, I think it's also kind of funny that they have nothing really on socials right now. It kind of does seem like an anti-marketing strategy.
I could see it, and it's still popular.
When I was watching this very short form ad with Amelia, they do a longer series, and I'm sure that they will release more from this collaboration. I think it would be so cool if she hosted like another Bumble event, but this time it's like a speed dating event. Everyone like sits at a table and they have like little mini chicken meals while they're like talking to each other.
Cute.
So I think that'd be a really cool event that she could host. Or if it's not with Bumble, maybe it's one of her mini pop-ups in the future.
So chicken shop speed dating.
And then she can make that into a separate series for her own show.
Actually, I was thinking they could do date night concerts with artists. They could invite like celebrity influencers or pretty much like any sort of couple that's out there to join these concerts to hear this artist's new project that they put out. So what are some artists that have more of like a love theme?
This is a really old EP, but Meghan Trainor had like a Valentine's EP a while ago.
Oh.
So that would have been perfect for this.
So,
Kehlani.
Oh, Kehlani.
Blue Water Road was really romantic. And then Crash is also pretty romantic. It's just in a bunch of different genres. You said Rao earlier. I would say most of that album would work.
I mean, obviously you're going to pick artists that align with the message of dating and like what relationships kind of involve. So the artist could pick whatever songs work for the event. I just think it'll be another branch off series for Bumble if they want to continue with creating organic content.
It could be like a Bumble mixer.
Ooh.
And they have like a little DJ there, and it could be like a rooftop situation.
I think a lot of times, like, concerts are, you know, one of those standard date night plans for a lot of people.
You know what? I've never had a concert date, but I would love to have one. Like, as a music lover, I think that'd be such a cool date to have. Because it's not like you're alone with this person and you're nervous. Like, you can still get to know each other while you're amongst other people as well. I think if they continue with Amelia, like to make this a longer series, it would be cool if she could get some of the people that she interviewed before. For example, like Central C, he has a lot of controversy around him and his love story, but he also said a lot of funny things in his interview, saying that he liked girls that didn't like him back, that like hate him. So it'd be cool to have a second host with her at these events. So each event she would have a different person that she interviewed, so they could host all of these mini series like around like New York or like in Paris, the cities dedicated to love.
I think for me, if there's any investment in having that like iconic duo, I think Andrew Garfield plus Amelia would have a stronger impact for that type of idea. But I mean, Andrew has a lot of movies going on, so.
Or because Amelia is still single, this could be like her form of Bachelorette, her finding love with Bumble.